Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a general love reading for any sign that you may be thinking of. If you found this reading, there's probably a message here for you. I just want to see what is the loving energy that's around you at this moment. What does Spirit have for messages for you, for guidance? So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Let's call in our spirit guides now. Let's see what messages they have for you in this reading. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you want us to know? What is it that you have for us today? I am listening for you now. I have dreams. Look into your dreams. They hold the answers. Absolutely. I like the feeling of a telepathic connection is more how it came into me. It was your soulmate visiting you while you sleep, your twin flame being able to tap into you subconsciously. So just a reminder that all we are is energy. So we have this incredible capacity to connect to our person just in the energetic world. So we have to remember that. And we do travel. There is a sense of our souls traveling. So a lot of you have experienced that. You feel like you've seen your person. You feel like you know what they're going to be like. You're going to recognize them. I have a star. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. So I love the optimism. I love the star. I love the universe, of course. So they're saying you're just, not just a part, but you are a part of it. And what you're contributing to it is very important, right? When you put your energy out there, it's like a boomerang. You put your energy out there, it comes back to you tenfold. So you want to participate in that universe. You want to get that energy out there. You want to get it moving. I have a proposal, an offer, a proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. Okay. Wow. So that could be something that this, it's almost like this just shocked me. I wasn't expecting this. Just a little bit of a wow energy there. Maybe we thought I was going to get proposed to. Maybe I was hoping that this is the person that we're going to end up with, but I think when it actually happens, it's still pretty surprising, even when you kind of are anticipating it would happen at some point. I have toxicity. Toxic relationships can drain your energy and your self-worth. So a little bit of a don't go there energy, that that door is closed. Okay. It could be just thoughts of somebody else that you don't want to go back to that person, but for whatever reason, that person's been popping up in your head recently, and you're wondering why. Like, why is this person all of a sudden in my thoughts more? Usually the bottom of the deck is the X. Yeah, the X. Thank you, Spirit. The X. Healing the past, heartbreak takes time, and be patient with yourself. Yeah, there was almost this feeling of, why is this past popping into my head? And it could be as simple as they're thinking of you, that time travel, that psychic energy. And it could be that for whatever reason, they know you've moved on. They probably know that you're happy. They probably are wondering, are you going to end up being with this person? Are you going to stay with this person? So more than likely, if they're popping up into your head, randomly, I would say they're thinking of you. So it doesn't mean you're going backwards, but sometimes, I don't know, different times in our life. Maybe it's somebody you haven't thought about for a long time, but it's just they keep coming in. So if it's upsetting to you, then what you do is you ask Spirit to take it away. Every time they pop into your head, you say, Spirit, please take the thoughts of this person away. I don't want this person popping into my head randomly all day long. I want this person to be in its place in the past. So That's a good way to say it. Just ask for help. I have an Ace of Cups. I have a 3 of Cups. I have a 6 of Swords. And I have a 6 of Wands. So it's almost as if, it's interesting because it's almost as if as you are moving into and charging forward into this new life, this life that you've been putting behind you is reappearing, and you put it behind you. You walked away from it. You cleared your mind. You're in a better place. Somebody's in love with you, they just said. So I don't know why all of a sudden. It could be a sense of fear. My whole body is tingling. So Spirit, share with me why. Yeah, they're saying there's a sense of fear in the I'm so happy fear. Because maybe you were so happy with that person at one point, and it didn't work out, and it was taken from you. So you can't compare 2 different relationships because they're different people. It's different time, different place, different energies. You just can't. Yeah, you're the common thread in those, but don't do that to yourself. Okay, it's a no, I don't regret the past is what I want you to work on. So it's coming into me as it's just the fear, because this is a celebration. They said somebody loves you. Okay. Someone is in love with you enough to propose at some point. And it is this feeling of, but it didn't work out, somebody else didn't work out. Well, okay, they didn't work out. They're not the person that you're supposed to be with. They're saying, stay in the moment, stay in this moment when this arrives. Okay. If it's not here yet, stay in the joy of the celebration, stay in the love, stay in this person's trying to win your heart. You've won this person's heart. And, and don't worry about what you left behind, even if they're popping into your head. Okay. There could be no significance about the reason why they're popping into your head other than a fond memory. We take history with us. So there could be no reason. Doesn't mean you're supposed to be with that person. I have a Wheel of Fortune. And are you questioning, are they popping into my head now because they're supposed to come back? Or that's the person I was supposed to be with? Or that was the person I really was meant for? No, you're exactly where you're supposed to be at this moment in time, whatever's right in front of you. So you know that your destiny was, predetermined. Your contract is unfolding. If that person has been removed from your life, it's probably for a good reason. It's that spirit had something better. So look right in front of you, they're saying. I have the World, the starting over, the Wheel of Fortune, a 2 of Swords. Take off the blindfold and look what's right in front of you. It was a little bit of a daydreaming, fantasizing about that past. Maybe you were really in love with that past, but it doesn't mean that it would work today even. So I'm going to say, look at what's right in front of you, because they're sharing with me that I've got this, someone's in love with you and they're ready to, they've got a super surprise is how they just said it. I'm gonna go with that. Whatever a super surprise is. I have old-fashioned spirit guides. It's sometimes they just say funny things. Okay. I have an 8 of Cups. I'm gonna say that this moving on from this person, this walking away, this walking towards. Now, just remember, the 8 of Cups is, as much as it is I'm walking away from the cups, you can see the man in the card that they're walking away from the cups, they're walking away from the emotions. Sometimes people see it as somebody's turned my back on me. I read the card as I'm walking towards the 2 cups that are ahead of me. because I've already fulfilled those cups behind me. I've already satisfied that emotional energy in my life. I don't need that emotional energy in my life anymore. And I'm moving on. So it's a sense of I'm moving towards something better, the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups. So right now, my whole body just tingled. They're moving you to something better. I'm not sure why all of a sudden this person could be popping into your head. I don't know. And I guess you're questioning the timing. You know, maybe somebody just came into your life. Maybe you're wondering, like, why now? Is this reappearing, or these feelings reappearing? Because you have a lot of emotions going on all at once. And, you know, love isn't that cut and dry. It's not this like straight, perfect line. There's a lot of mixed emotions a lot of times when you are falling in and out of love. And so sometimes we just have to put it in its place. I don't want this in my life, Spirit. I don't want to be this person to be popping into my head. Even if they are thinking about me, I don't want it. I have no problem. Spirit says, no problem. We got you. You're not meant to struggle and fight your way through. Drop the concerns of your ego and watch imaginary walls crumble away. You've already won. So you're in control. And that's really what they're letting you know. You are in control of your destiny. You are in control of where you're going next. Okay. You do not have to go backwards. That does not have to be an option. Okay. Some people choose that, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people end relationships and never look back, never go back to somebody once they've ended it. An instant manifestation. Your soul and mind working together create a dream in the heart. You have nothing to lose. You carry the dream. Your intention is pure, and be ready to receive. So what it is that you've been manifesting is coming. You have a true heart. You have a pure heart. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. You know what's good for you. You know what's smart. So trust that. Trust yourself. You know, sometimes we struggle with, I don't trust myself anymore. I keep making bad decisions. I keep doing things I shouldn't be doing, you know. So sometimes we just have to trust ourselves that we know what's best for us. Whatever it is you wish, gorgeous. When you lessen the importance of problems and suffering, life will swing back into balance. Stop the struggle and feel the peace. The world responds to you. Oh, I like that. The world responds to you. So this feeling of when I'm in a state of peace and contentment, I'm an attractor. When I am frustrated and angry and resentful, I'm creating toxic energy because I'm putting that out there, right? So I'm probably attracting the wrong people. I'm attracting people who are filled with drama. I'm attracting somebody who has problems. So I want to live in peace and serenity as best I can. And then I want to, you know, allow the universe to work for me. So here's trust your feelings. You know yourself better than anything. That's what this is all about. You are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you to write your story, pave your own path, follow your heart. Don't let others dictate who you should be. I love this little arch, and then the light kind of beyond. I like that. I like this. I even just like how I just said this like light beyond, you know, like I'm going to, you know, follow the light. But it was bigger than that for me. It was that I've been through a lot. The darkness is behind me. The light is ahead of me. I'm trusting myself for the first time in a long time. Yeah, the spirit just said things just got real. You could just be very emotional right now for some reason. You could be just not wanting to make another mistake, not wanting to go backwards in any way. So I get that. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Two of Pentacles. You get to decide. I have an Ace of Cups again. Thank you, Spirit. I have an Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're going to make the right decisions. Look at this. And I have a Page of Cups. I want you to focus on, they're saying you, for one. And I also want you to focus on seeing these feelings clearly, because this is a gift. This is it's up to me to see what's right in front of me. It's up to me to make a decision for my future self and my higher self. So when this person comes into your life, that they definitely are admitting they're in love with you. Yeah, this is like knowing your truth. I mean, this is knowing your truth. Look at that. I mean, you're going to know you're in love with them. You're not going to question it. Maybe you're just deciding now. Maybe it's hitting you. The reality is hitting you right now that, oh my God, I'm really in love with this person. That's probably what's going on. It's probably just that it's hitting you now that I've fallen in love with somebody, like really in love with somebody. And yeah, I mean, then you get into the, God, please don't take this away. And maybe that's where all these old feelings are coming from and thoughts of the ex. I get it. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a Four of Cups. I have an Eight of Swords. I have a Queen of Cups. It's coming into me as your person who is in love with you is literally doing and saying all the right things, okay? And you could be questioning yourself, like, why am I not all in? Why am I still holding back? Why do I still question this love? Because you're human? Because it's really, really hard to give another human being everything that you have. So I don't feel like you're holding back so much as there's a part of you that says, I just don't want to be hurt. And I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. And I want to make sure that I'm loving myself. And I want to make sure that this is a love that's going to last. Yeah, you're questioning it. You're questioning the future, the potential, I think everybody makes that decision. I think everybody in any relationship, certainly anybody going into a committed relationship, like an engagement or a wedding, the engagement gives you a period of time to kind of get used to the idea, right? People break engagements too. So it gives you the idea of, they're comparing it to a mother giving birth. That's why you have 9 months to be pregnant. Because if you found out you were pregnant today and you had to give birth tomorrow, you'd probably have a mental breakdown. Okay. You wouldn't be able to handle the reality of, oh my God, I have a baby coming into this world that I have to take care of for the rest of my life. Right. So it's that same kind of experience. So the Spirit gives us that 9 months as a mother to prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally to becoming a mother and the responsibility that goes with that. So I feel like part of me is Spirit's way of saying, like, this person loves you. This person is slow and steady, showing you, saying the right things, ready to give you this super surprise. And you are, Preparing is the word I want to use. You're preparing for a future with this person. Okay. And there could be a day that you turn around and you just say, I have an 8 of Wands. I'm all in. I have nothing I'm holding back. I have no fears. I want to be with this person for the rest of my life too. And there's nothing you could say or do to change my mind. I am in love with this person. So yeah, I'm going to go with that, because sometimes we just have to our mind has to catch up with our heart. And I feel like that's what's going on with you today. But I'm going to go with this sense of, I definitely am in love with you. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And I whatever the super surprise is, I don't want to blow the surprise. It could be a lot of different things, whatever you're hoping for. But it's the bottom line is that you're going to let go. You're going to let go of any hesitation that you may be feeling. Spirit, let me have some loving messages, please. There's no doubt in my heart that I'm yours forever. I was confused before, but it all makes sense to me now. I want to be the reason for your happiness. I do believe you have somebody in your life that truly wants to make you happy, or you will, if it isn't here yet. I'm healing to be a better person for us both. I'm eager to start a family with you. Maybe that's why Spirit just gave me the experience of 9 months of having a baby. There's not a promise I wouldn't strive to keep. I will keep my promises to you. I feel like you got a good person. I really do. I feel like it's genuine. It's true. It's a true love. This person is in love with you. With you, I want to experience the good, the bad, and the unpredictable. No matter what happens, I want to be in your life. So this person is in it for the long run. This is the long haul. Loving you grows my heart immensely. That was almost a feeling of the more I get to know you, the longer I know you, the more I love you, which makes sense, right? I'm even more in love with you today than I was yesterday. You're so easy to please, and I want to give you more. You have somebody that's very deeply in love with you. Our connection runs soul deep. And I feel like Spirit has a surprise. I feel like this person is either ready to say something very important to you, clarify something very important to you in this connection. But Spirit said it's a super surprise. So whatever this super surprise is from Spirit, I'm going to definitely take that. Let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. How beautiful. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, comment below, claim it, own it. It is yours. If you would like to book a private reading, check out my website, kathymamolinsPsychicmedium.com. Check out my other 2 YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel for some additional love messages. We'll see you guys all again real soon.